Welcome. We will discuss the following topic: structure. Dispute Settlement Body, DSB, Secretariat. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, International Institute for the Unification of Private Law, UNIDROIT. Structure. Ministerial Conference. Composed of all members of the WTO, which is to meet at least once every 2 years. Top-level decision-making body. General Council. Between sessions of the Ministerial Conference, its functions are exercised by the General Council, made up of the full membership of the WTO. 2 additional specific tasks: Dispute Settlement Body and as the Trade Policy Review Body. Goods, Services and TRIPS Councils. 3 separate sets of subsidiary bodies report to the General Council: Council for Trade and Goods, the Council for Trade and Services, and the Council for Trade-related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights, known for short as the Council for TRIPS. Committees reporting to General Council, Second Group. Committee on Trade and Development, the Committee on Balance of Payments Restrictions, and the Committee on Budget, Finance and Administration. Dispute Settlement Body, DSB. Countries bring disputes to the WTO if they think their rights under the agreements are being infringed. Judgments by specially appointed independent panel of experts are based on interpretations of the agreement. TS and individual countries' commitments. The system encourages countries to settle their differences through consultation. Failing that, they can follow a carefully mapped out, stage-by-stage procedure that includes the possibility of the ruling by a panel of experts and the chance to appeal the ruling on legal grounds. Consensus is required for DSB's rejection of panel's report or appeal. The WTO Secretariat, based in Geneva, is headed by a Director General. Main duties: to supply technical support for the various councils and committees and the ministerial conferences, to provide technical assistance for developing countries, to analyze world trade and to explain WTO affairs to the public and media. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, is a unique forum where the governments of 35 countries with market economies work with each other, as well as with more than 70 non-member economies to promote economic growth, prosperity, and sustainable development. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, is a unique forum where the governments of 35 countries with market economies work with each other, as well as with more than 70 non-member economies to promote economic growth, prosperity, and sustainable development. International Institute for the Unification of Private Law, UNIDROIT. The International Institute for the Unification of Private Law, UNIDROIT, is an independent intergovernmental organization established in 1926 based in Rome. Its purpose is to study needs and methods for modernizing, harmonizing and coordinating private and, in particular, commercial law as between states and groups of states. Membership of UNIDROIT is restricted to states complying with the UNIDROIT statute. It has 63 member states. UNIDROIT's basic statutory objective is to prepare modern, and where appropriate harmonized, uniform rules of private law understood in a broad sense. Uniform rules prepared by UNIDROIT are concerned with substantive law rules. The rules produced by UNIDROIT assume one of 3 types. Conventions. These documents are designed to apply automatically in preference to a state's municipal law upon the completion of all the formal requirements of that state's domestic law for their entry into force. Model laws. These documents are designed to allow states to adopt or adapt them when drafting domestic legislation on the subject covered by the model law. General principles. This form is addressed directly to judges, arbitrators and contracting parties who are, however, left free to decide whether to use them or not. Structure of UNIDROIT. A. Secretariat, mainly responsible for the daily functioning and work of the organization. B. Governing Council. Its main task is to supervise the policy of UNIDROIT and the work of the Secretariat. It has 25 elected members and a president. C. General Assembly. It is the main decision-making organ. It is responsible for approving budget, work program and electing the Governing Council. The Governing Council has 1 member representative. Thanks for watching.